back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. This is typically, I would say, welcome back to that beautiful sunny state of Arizona, but I'm not in Arizona. We're in Vegas. That's right, Nevada. It doesn't look like it. It's really cloudy and whatnot, but I got my girl with me today. Welcome to the channel, Champagne. That's right, 6:20. She is here. She's looking good. And we're gonna just jump inside real quick. Check her out. So we're here today at well, we got in yesterday. Yesterday was a mess. And we'll go over that. But we're here at Skyline Hotel and Casino in Henderson. I don't know who you are, so we're gonna go ahead and decline that call. But yeah, we're here in Henderson, which is southeast of Vegas. So the strip is like over there. So yeah, Skyline Hotel and Casino here in Henderson, Nevadas. There's my shirt. Took that off yesterday as soon as the job was over. But anywho, so we came out yesterday. Left Phoenix. Originally supposed to leave Phoenix at 5:00 a.m. So I'm bringing out the new presidential candidate, his party, people that go out and not protest for him, but not recruiting, whatever. They go out and they spread the word about him. So, up until today's Saturday. Up until Thursday, I didn't have a clue who I was taking. Thursday night, hours before I'm supposed to pick up, there's supposed to be 2 buses. They canceled one. So I'm thinking, okay, who's gonna get canceled? So the group contact says, hey, we're only gonna use 1 bus. I'm gonna let you 2 drivers decide, who will take the trip and who won't. So immediately I called dispatch, obviously. I was like, hey, I need you guys to take care of the situation. This guy did this, blah, 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 at the last minute, so it's on you guys. So, as you can see, obviously, I got the trip. So yeah, fast forward back up to pickup. Complete and utter disaster. I end up picking them up in a Walmart parking lot in Phoenix. My departure time says 5:00. Matter of fact, I have the ticket right here. So, spot time was 4:45 a.m. Pickup time, which means leave, is boom, right there, 5:00. At 5:15, I leave the parking lot. So then I get a call from somebody who's running the campaign here in Vegas and was like, please verify that you're at the pickup location. I'm like, I left. And she was like, well, why did you leave? I'm like, well, because it says departure time is 5:00. So forth and so on, whatever. She's like, can you please return? Okay. So I go back to the lot, sit there. But once we pull up, all of the people that parked there got tickets. And they were like, basically, if you don't move this car, you're going to get towed. They're supposed to be towed today, right? So then they tell me, hey, can you follow us? You know, this one kid jumps off the bus and says, hey, my apartment's down the street. If I drive there, can you pick me up and bring me back? And all the other people are like, yeah, we'll drive to his apartment and park there. So, of course, as a driver, I go and pull up a satellite view. I can't get my bus in there. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And then they go, okay, well, can we go to a park and ride? I'm like, you can go to a park and ride. I can't. So what they don't understand is that a park and ride is owned by the city of Phoenix. It's a Valley Metro, property, city property. If I pull a charter bus in there, I could probably incur a pretty good fine for my company, and it's just not something I'm interested in doing. So I told them again, nah, I can't do that. So they were more understanding on that one. So, yeah, we didn't end up leaving until like 6:10, which was fine because I don't drive at night very well. So by the time the sun came up, it was like 7:05, and I was already like north of Wickenburg, Arizona. So this one kid up front, he started talking my ear off. I mean, like, just Energizer Bunny, just blah 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 blah, just talking, which was fine because, like I said, the sun wasn't out yet, and he was actually helping, keep me awake. So once the sun came up, I was cool. I put my AirPod in, played my music, and I always usually use my left ear so that if they do talk to me, I can hear them. Because with these, it's noise canceling. So once this goes in, it turns itself on, and you hear nothing. So yeah. But anyway, so finally get to Vegas, right? Drop them off. So I was supposed to do 2 drop-offs. One here in Henderson, and then another one in like North Vegas somewhere. And then head to my hotel. Well, because they canceled one bus, they canceled the hotel for the second bus, which was supposed to be me. So I didn't know that. I get to the hotel where I was supposed to be at. I get there. We got nothing for you. Oh. Okay. So at this time, I call ops manager Amy for like the 5th time at that point that day. And she's like, this trip is becoming, and I was like, absolutely. So she's like, okay, stand by. So fast forward 20 minutes, and she's like, they canceled that trip. You're at a different hotel. You're at the hotel the other driver was supposed to be at. Okay, fine. So then I backtrack another 35 minutes across the city over to the hotel. Finally get here. I'm like, okay, cool. It's all said and done. I'm good. I got a room. I go inside. The room was booked with an American Express. So now they need to email the cardholder a verification form for me to occupy the room. Gotta be kidding me. So now I call Amy back. I said, Amy, I'm sorry to bother you again, but rooms booked with American Express, so forth and so on. She's like, you know what, Sean? Just use your company card, and we'll charge the people back for it, because this is getting stupid. Absolutely agree. So that's what I did. I ended up just pulling out my card. She didn't charge me for any like fees or anything like that. She just gave me the room, and then just taxes. Obviously, you can't get around that. But like hotel fees or whatever, she didn't charge me for that. So, and then she threw in late checkout. Now, it helps, but it doesn't. Checkout is typically 11. She gave me at 12:30 checkout. Now, you'd be like, Sean, well, why doesn't that help? Well, I'm not supposed to pick up until 5:30. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave the room at 12:15, 12:30, but I don't pick up my group to head back to Phoenix until 5:30. Hopefully, we can be on the road by 5:45. I know it says leave at 6, but you see that? Yeah, those are clouds. So Arizona's like back that way. I just talked to D. She says it's raining like crazy in Phoenix right now. And I know that is headed this way. So I'm going to be driving in the rain, obviously. Rain, night driving, mountain driving. This is going to be a cluster mess. Like, for real, for real. I'm looking forward to it, to be completely, all the way honest with you guys. But embrace the suck. It is what it is. So, for now, it's 8 o'clock, Saturday, February 22nd. And, yeah, we're headed back tonight, like I said, at 6. I'm going to lose that hour. So it's like a 4-hour and 15-minute drive, maybe. I'll probably do my one scheduled stop again in Wickiup. That's back in Arizona. And that's basically like your halfway point. So leaving here, you go down into Vegas. Or not even Vegas. You go back through Kingman. Go down the 40, like 20 miles or so east. And then you'll jump on the 93 and then head back south. And as you jump on the 93, maybe like 20 miles down, you'll go into this little town called Wickiup. And there's a gas station there that one of our buses goes through a lot. They do the Harris Run here in Laughlin, Nevada. So that's always her stop. Shout out to Michelle Copeland. But yeah, she usually stops there at that gas station. So the cool thing is, when we bring a bus load in, they give the drivers $10 free to buy whatever they want. So I actually bought these sunflower seeds because it was something to keep me busy. I had to, that kind of thing. So tonight I'm probably going, obviously to keep me busy. I have some beef jerky, stuff like that. Little light stuff to eat while you're driving is great. There's actually my cup right there full of seeds. Well, it's not full of seeds, but there's a partial cup right there. Garbage bag that I picked up a bunch of stuff in last night. So we'll hit the seeds. It's a chili lime sunflower seeds. They have like Cholula sauce on them, and then a little bit of lime seasoning or whatever on them, but they're pretty bomb. So yeah, we'll be cranking those out for sure. What else, man? Well, as you can see, I'm back to work. I had to get the stupid CPAP machine. It is what it is. So yeah, but I got my my med cert for another year, so thank God for that. I don't have to do all these other 90-day, 6-month, year certs, all just to whatever. So got my year cert. So again, thank God for that. So pretty much today, like I said, 12:30 we'll leave here. We'll come out, get the bus pre-tripped, and because there's really no hurry, I'll probably just wait until 12:30 to do it. And there's a Walmart like up the street. So what I'll do is probably just go stage there. Kind of hang out there and just chill. Maybe go in, grab a movie. We could pop on the big screen, something good. Then yeah, I have my cooler with some snacks in it. And when I say snacks, it's nothing more than like, I got body armor in there. I have some apple slices, some oranges, some prosciutto and cheese rolls. Oh my goodness, so bomb. What else? I think that's it. Apples. I had applesauce. That didn't last. So what I'll do is I'll drain the water out of that, and then probably put just a little bit of ice in there. Keep everything cool. Some water that's in there. And then yeah, we'll just go to the Walmart, kind of kick back, chill, relax, whatever. Probably most likely take a nap. Or at least try to. And then we'll go pick them people up at like 5:15, head over there. Get there by 5:30. And then roll back to the desert. Well, technically we're still in the desert. Roll back to Phoenix. So we're looking at roughly like a, probably realistically an 11 o'clock, probably 11:30 arrival. If I don't stop, I will drop them off by 11:30. I'm going to stop because most likely I'm gonna probably grab some coffee, and I'm gonna give them. All right, so we're back in the room, and boom, front door, right? Rock with me. Come in. There's the cooler. Oh, you got the twin beds. You know, normal stuff. Nothing too special about it. Let me, So yeah, got the two beds, flat screen, watching a little Tanked. I actually might roll past their building here in Vegas. This is where their main building is. Just, it's like 10 minutes away from actually where the hotel is. So I might roll past there. We'll see. But typical fashion, sleep, and all of my stuff gets thrown on that one. They did have like a little closet over there, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I put everything right there. AC unit, whatever. And we don't really have any views on this trip, so you know, that's that. Mirror, so you can check yourself out. It's kind of holding my shoes right now. Little coffee maker. I just came back from having breakfast. Cooler with all the stuff in it. So prosciutto, oranges, apples, water, body armor, jerky, and then don't mind that Cinnabon box right there. The chili limon, you know what I mean? And then we have some caramel dip for the apple slices. It's incredible. So, bathroom. I want one of these mirrors for my house, like for real. Like that mirror just makes your boy look so like, oh my goodness, HD. I don't know if y'all can even handle your boy in HD. You know what I mean? Look at that boy right there. That is a good looking driver. Besides driver, that's just a good looking dude. My word. Anywho, I got my stuff. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Make sure y'all brush your teeth. Shower. It's a little tight, but great water flow. Love the fixture. and it almost heats up like instantly. So again, front door, nice little flooring, and then the red carpet that's followed through. So, but yeah, that's the room. Really nothing special. You know, the norms. So yeah. Trying this new deodorant, AOS, the Art of Sport. Which I don't know is that this is another one of my boy's companies. And by my boy, you know who he is. Number 8/number 24. Your boy, Kobe Jellybean Bryant. Rest in peace to Kobe, Gianna, and all of the other 7 individuals that lost their lives. Real talk. Let's talk about that real quick. That hit me pretty hard. Like, pretty hard. I took a social media absence actually for like maybe 2.5 weeks. After that happened, it was a rough day.
That's right. As you can see, the sun is actually out, which is great. We're back on the coach. We're getting it warmed up. We got the pre-trip going. So far, it turned out to be a beautiful Saturday. I did talk to D again, and it is pouring down in Phoenix. That part sucks. However, I do know that crap is supposed to make its way here to Vegas. So at some point we will encounter some rain, some high winds, but it's all good. I've already got my master plan on what I'm going to be doing in order to transport these people back to Phoenix safely. Once again, we're in 620. And I have appropriately named her Champagne. Why? Well, because she's got like a nice little brownish gold color to her. And then the silver and black stripes on her. Yeah, I just named her Champagne. Hopefully in the next coming months, this coach here will be assigned to me. That would be fantastic. So basically every time I come to work or when I go on the road, me and 620, we riding hard together, you know what I mean? So my Zonar tablet is actually pretty low on battery. So I have the pre-trip going. I have went around the coach and all of those different areas to examine the things that we examine on the pre-trip. So you guys see these little tabs here. These are located at different positions around the coach. So we have the one right there by the front door. We have this one here on the right rear tags. We have another one right there on the engine. That pretty much covers all of that area. And then another one here on the left side. Another one on the upper front left. Right there. And then we have one on the actual front of the coach. And then there's a couple inside. Let's turn that off. We don't want no troubles. No. Jeez. So there's one there, and then there's 2 in the back. I'm not gonna go all the way back there right now, but 2 in the back. This one here is the identifying one. When you log into Zonar, you know, this thing here, first thing you do is you scan this one. That identifies it as this bus, 620. and then you'll scan that one. It'll ask for mileage. You'll tell it, hey, I'm doing a pre-trip. And then, like I said, you'll go to all of those different locations around the coach and select your items, and just to make sure and verify that all of those items in that category are A-OK, and they make the coach operable. I'm gonna go with operable. Drive worthy. It's safe to operate. There we go. Man, I had to talk myself through that one. But anyway, so let's turn that off because that's annoying. But yeah, you do that, and then you got to certify your logs to make sure that you were the one operating the coach during that time frame that they're asking you about. But yeah, she's rocking and rolling. Got enough oil. She's got a ton of def. Fuel, we only used a little bit, so, but as you can see, or maybe you can't, I don't know, right there it tells you I can go another 1,321 miles before I need fuel. That's crazy, right? Sean, how big is your tank? It's a good question. If you've seen the coach tour video, you would know. If you haven't and you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. My name is Sean. You could have clicked on any video on YouTube, and the millions of videos on YouTube, but you decided to click on this one, and for that, I appreciate you. I'm just your regular everyday dude that happens to operate these beautiful Prevost motor coaches. I've been to a few states, traveled a few thousand miles, and I enjoy it. Meet cool different people from all walks of life, and it's fun. So, but yeah, that's that. So I got 151 gallons left. This particular coach has a 220 gallon fuel tank. I think it's actually 225. Might be 220. Some have 225, other ones have 220. I think this one has 220. So on a full tank, I can drive from Phoenix to LA, drive around LA for 3 days, and then return home, and I still won't need fuel. It's pretty dope. As a matter of fact, last year, I think it was July, I came to Vegas for the Microsoft convention, and I drove around literally all day. The only time the bus was turned off was at night. So some nights that was at like 4:30, some nights it was at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. But from Tuesday, we drove out Tuesday and then went home on Saturday morning. Got back to Phoenix, and I still had like 30 gallons of fuel left. So, which for a car, that's okay. But the coach ended up going out the next day, so they had to refill it. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Sorry, I got a little emails here real quick. Nothing important. Alright. I am going to finish this up. I just need the battery to charge a little more so that I can do my outside access points. And then we'll go ahead and roll over to Walmart, Wally World. Like I said, probably grab a couple more snacks, some drinks, and a movie to entertain myself for the next 5 hours. So I'll be back. What's up, guys? So as you can see, it is a whole new day. It is Monday, and I just left the dentist office.
they beat me up a little bit. Cleanings, and I had to do some laser treatments and whatnot. So, but anyway, let's see. I'm freaking hungry, but I don't think I can bite on anything just yet. So what do we do? When you can't bite, but you're hungry, there's only one thing to do. Go to One Stop Nutrition. Oh yeah, that's where we're headed. Or Jamba Juice. Now we'll go to One Stop. I hope you guys are having a great day. It was a long weekend, so I apologize for not finishing the trip from Vegas. That trip was just a joke, like a complete and utter disaster. So I picked them up early. Just as a recap, I picked them up at like 5:30. I was like, hey, you know, we're about to go into some weather, so if we can get everybody out and get loaded so we can start rolling early, that'd be fantastic. So for the most part, everybody came out except 3 guys weren't even there. They're like, oh, it looks like our lift's gonna drop us off at like 6:15. And I'm like, 6:15, you guys are late. Like, even if I were to leave on time at 6, you're still late. So, long story short, there's really nothing I can do about it. I threatened to leave, but they really pleaded with me to stay. So I end up staying. They get to the bus at like 6:05. They jump on, hey, not a sorry, we're late, not a hey man, sorry about that, you know, nothing. Just got on the bus like nothing ever happened. So they jump on. As soon as they jump on, I close the door, lift the bus, freaking in gear, brakes off, let's roll. So I take off, boom, like a bat out of hell. Get out of Vegas. Pitch black. Like literally driving through like the Hoover Dam area. I mean, black. So we're fine, we're cruising. And then as we're driving down the 93 towards Kingman, torrential downpour. I end up going from like 70 all the way to like 40. 45 at max, just because I didn't want to impede traffic. But the rain was rather intense, so to speak. So, get through Kingman, driving down the 40, it's like the winds are just ridiculous. At some point, I had the wheel turned at like a 15-degree angle just to keep the bus straight due to the winds. So you got heavy wind, rain, darkness. It's a great recipe, right? So do that, get to Wiki Up, and I tell them, I said, hey, 10-15 minutes max. I don't want to leave you, but I will. So literally right at 14 minutes, everybody jumped on, closed the door, boom, gone. So now this part of the trip is a tough part, because going from Wiki Up back into Phoenix, it's a lot of incline, decline, right turn, left turn, sharp turns, hills, you know, descents, all of that stuff. So it was pretty intense, and like I said, due to the fact that it was still completely pitch black. Luckily, there was some traffic of people going towards the Las Vegas area, so I had headlights coming at me, and then every now and then some would, you know, be obviously on my side. So that actually helped out very well, or very much, which was great. And yeah, these little parking spots, man, or my big truck, I don't know, one of the two. So
Finally get to the 17. Right now, I know when I get to the 17, I'm in the home stretch. They had a couple exits that were closed. I'm like, awesome. So I had to get off detour, come back around, finally drop them off, get to the parking lot, and they like, these people are sitting wanting to have like a conversation. I'm like, shut up, get your bag and move out of my way. I want to go home. So then get to the yard, post trip, wrap it up, put a ribbon on it, jump in my truck, go home. I get home at like 2 o'clock that morning. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even bring anything in, as a matter of fact. I brought my backpack in just because it had electronics in it. But like the cooler, my suitcase, and all the little other miscellaneous stuff, everything stayed in the truck. I went inside, literally dropped my clothes, slid right into the bed. I was done. So, yeah. But anyway, we are here now at One Stop Nutrition. Smoothies, supplements, vitamins, all that stuff. I get the smoothies here. Chocolate, peanut butter. Ugh. There's nothing like it. So, I'm gonna go jump inside, get that, and then we'll continue our trip back to the house. Alright, so, boom. Got the shake. Chocolate peanut butter. It's incredible. I don't know if... Yo, leave a comment below for what's your favorite flavor if you go to One Stop Nutrition. And then I don't know if One Stop is just an Arizona thing or if they're in other states. I don't know. Let me know. If you guys live in another state other than Arizona, you guys got One Stop, let me know what state you guys are in. So, alright, so that's that. Gums hurt, like I said. So, pretty much, this is the only thing I'm going to be eating for right now. That's a whole nother gym. Sportive Fitness. Never heard of it. But that used to be LA Fitness. I don't know. Yeah, so pretty much just gonna go home now. I have a quiet house. Well, my brother's there, but the dogs are gone. They're at the groomers today because they look a mess. They look like they were homeless dogs, to be honest with you. So whatever. We're gonna go home, and then I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek at something that I just finished and got set up. So stay tuned. I'll be back. All right, so we're back. Got everything set up. I'm still waiting on the mouse and keyboard. We'll get that installed later on. But for now, we're set up. So you guys are going to be involved in the power up. All right. So boom, there we go. Monitor, I'll work on like cable management here in just a little bit. And there's the thingamajig. So we'll get the monitor on. Maybe. Stand by.